Why, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you all. We are here for another exciting session of Trivs at Home. That's right. Love the little logo down there. Trivs at Home. This little thing here. One little maid there. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. We got my lights set up in the background there. We are all good to go. It is a quotes and sayings, etc. We got some slogans as well in amongst all this themed trivia for tonight. That's right, so this is the welcome screen. My name is Jeremy, aka the People's Dwarf. It is a pleasure to see you all and welcome each and every one of you on all the streams that this is actually going out to, the platforms. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter, we've got Twitch, and we've got YouTube, I believe. So, welcome to all of you. Hello, hello, hello. You guys can engage with me in the comments on all of those platforms. I'll be able to see them up on the comment screen here. I've got the chat all integrated with all of them together, which is great. So, feel free to throw in comments about anything and everything. Maybe you've got some cool news you want to share. Maybe you want to share your team name. I mean, I can see them all on the Trivia App page anyway, but if you want to share your team name, that's totally fine. You can tell us what else you've been up to for today. I have got my beer ready. It is a Golden Road Melon Cart beer. That's right, I'm going a melon one. It's got hints of honeydew and cantaloupe. So I'm about to have my first sip to see what it's like. And I've kept it nice and cool. Oh yeah, the aftertaste. You can really taste the cantaloupe in that one. Interesting. That's refreshing. It's an interesting taste, but it's really refreshing. I don't mind that at all, actually. I really don't mind that at all. So, fantastic. Hey, over on Twitch, we got Trav and Evermore. Welcome and hello to the both of you. Thanks for tuning in over on Twitch there. It's good to have you all. And good hello to everyone. So people we've started already using the comment section. So those on Twitch have started using it. Again, if you want to use it on Facebook or you want to use it on Twitter or YouTube, wherever you're watching this, by all means, that is the best way and easiest way to communicate with me, and that is all good. So what I want to do is throw up the sort of how-to text on the screen so we can go through this in case we've got any new people playing tonight. This is how it's all going to work, and I will explain it to each and every one of you. So the stream is obviously up and running now. We kicked off a couple of minutes ago. Usually try and start at 7 o'clock on Fridays and Saturdays, 7 p.m. PST time, that is, on the West Coast. Sorry, I was about to say East Coast because I'm from East back home in Australia. But no, now we're on the West Coast of the US where I'm at. So yeah, it is 7 o'clock on a Friday night. Starting the weekend off in style with a cool session of Trivs. So that's what we're here for. That's what we're excited for. But yes, so the way it works is simple. What you need to do first is go over and open up a new browser tab. So open up a new browser tab and go to triviarat.com. Triviarat.com. And then when you're going to do the player login, because you want to play, it'll ask you for a room code. That's for Trivs at Home. All one word, Trivs at Home. It's also the logo here, right? See how it matches? That's cool. So yeah, Trivs at Home is the room code. Then it'll ask you for your player or team name. You enter it, and you'll be taken to a lovely scoreboard page where you'll be able to see other teams that have signed up for the Trivia App page as well. And then from that page, you can leave that open. Don't close the tab. Don't close the browser or anything like that. Leave that open, because when we get into it, me as a Trivia Rat admin for that page will go over and click on my big Game On button, which means you guys will then be taken to an answer submission section. And that's when you guys will start submitting the answers, because the questions will be appearing here on this lovely screen that you're watching now for the stream. So you're going to have two windows open. You've got this one open for the stream, whether it's on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, or YouTube, and one for the Trivia App page where you've got your name signed in for your team names. Feel free to come up with something witty, silly, creative, fun, whatever you like, in theme to the trivia, whatever you kind of like, maybe something relatable to you. Just make sure it is a friendly name. We don't want any rude names on there. If I do see any rude names, I will remove them, and you will have to make a new name. So no rude names on your team names, please. But yes, anything else, by all means, have a bit of fun with it. Come up with a cool name. I like seeing what people come up with for team names and stuff like that, or even solo names. Regardless of wherever you're playing this, who you're playing this with, you could be playing it on the road, which means you're just kind of playing on your own. Except I don't want you to be looking at your phone while you're driving. That's very dangerous. But I do know people that listen to this just to answer along and play along on their own, which is totally cool. And a big shout out to you guys as well. Big shout out to anyone who's just watching this and playing along, even though they don't have to jump onto that Trivia App page and play with everyone else. If you guys are just playing on your own or with your family at home, that's totally cool too. I welcome that, and I'm glad to be of service and provide this for you guys. That's great. Super awesome. Now, as I mentioned, team and solo play, we have 4 rounds of a trivia. Each round has 10 questions per round. For each correct answer, you will get 1 point. For any incorrect answers, you don't lose any points, so do not stress. Swagger, welcome over on the Twitch stream. I'm going to say no to answer on Twitch because there are other people watching on Twitch, and then that means it's going to be spoiled. So that's why you need to open up another browser, trivia.com, and put your answers in on that page, because then it's completely locked in, and then I can only see each team's answer. But if you put them in the comments, unfortunately, on one of the platforms, that means other people watching that platform can see, and if it's correct, then they're just going to put the same thing, or if they don't know, they're just going to put the same thing, and that would be a little bit tricky to put up scores, alright? But I do appreciate the question. That is awesome, and welcome, by the way. Good to see you. But yeah, the comments pretty much for whatever platform you're viewing this from is just to ask any questions. Maybe you need me to repeat something. Maybe you just want to update me about something that's happened with you today or this week because you're really excited and want to tell someone about it. Or maybe you want to tell me what you're drinking. I've got my Golden Road beer. You guys can be drinking tea, coffee, water, whatever. You can be eating snacks. We just actually ordered Thai food for dinner, and it literally arrived about 5 minutes before this went live, and my satay chicken is literally sitting outside the shop, but I can't eat it because I'm hosting, and that's what my job is. I am dedicating myself to you guys. So there you go. I'm putting my food on hold because I care about you. You are my priority. But yes, you guys by all means can eat snacks and stuff, because you guys don't need to host or talk or mingle or push buttons and stuff on the computer to make things go, you know, to different screens and stuff. But yes, there will be breaks between each round, so you guys can stock up on any snacks, use the restroom, maybe you have need to get something to, I don't know, to go, maybe you have to put some trash out, and whatever you have to do, there's breaks between each round, which is that's what that's for. And before we go into each break, there'll be some question repeats. So after we go through the 10 questions of each round, question repeats will pop up, which will be 1 to 5 and then 6 to 10 for each question in case you need it. If you don't need them, you just get a longer break. But the question repeats are there just in case maybe you came in halfway through, had to duck out for a minute and then came back and missed a question or two. That's what they're there for. Now, as I mentioned before, no answers in the comments, guys. But if you want, you can put joke answers. You can put joke answers in the comments, because I do enjoy a good joke answer. Other teams have done so. We get a little bit of a laugh out of it. And I've even given some bonus points for that team or person just because they've made me and other people laugh. So if you want to put joke answers in the comments, by all means, you are welcome to. But again, keep it fun and friendly. We are not here to make rude comments or derogatory comments or anything like that. We're here to have fun and support each other and have a few laughs and learn some cool trivia stuff along the way. Now, you can keep a pen and paper of writing down your answers if you like, but once you're pretty much going to be submitting them on the trivia page, they come to me and I have copies of them. I mark them in each of those breaks, so you guys will get live score updates on that trivia page, and then you'll be able to see at the end of each round after I've marked how you guys did. We come back from the break, I go through the answers so you actually know which ones you got right, which ones you didn't, or maybe I gave you half a point for something, and then we move into the next round. So the round themes we have tonight are, and the first one that I've done since doing the Trivs at Home online, we are doing a sound round. So make sure you have your volume up. Obviously you do, because you wouldn't be able to hear me otherwise. Otherwise, it just looks like I'm doing some sort of cool miming, and you'd be an amazing lip reader. If you are, that is super phenomenal, but you are gonna need sound for the first round. There will be sound. Now, we'll play the sound a couple of times just to make sure you guys actually hear it. It's pretty much quotes and sayings, so it'll be like either name the actor, name the character, name the movie, something along those lines for round 1. Round 2 is going to be multiple choice, and that is about, what is round 2's questions? Multiple choice. That's right, spelling. The correct spelling. So I'm going to put quotes in there with a missing word, and then the 4 options, but only one of them is spelled correctly. So you need to tell me which one the correct spelled word is. Round 3 is going to be a picture round. It's about slogan memes. That's right, company or product slogan memes. So I'll put the slogans or the taglines of a product or a company in a meme, and you have to tell me what it is. And then round 4 is our confidence round, which is a big points round. I'll explain how that works when we get a little bit closer to it. So 4 rounds of trivia. That's what we're here for. Hope you guys are all excited and ready to go. It is about 10 past. That's usually roughly when I get things started. I'm going to have a sip now, guys. That was a lot of talking, and I need to quench my thirst. And it is quite warm still here in California. I just heard from the missus that apparently fall started on like September 21. Yeah, no it didn't. It missed the memo. It didn't. It fell over and missed the memo. That's what it did. It fall over. No, that's bad. That's bad, grammar, Jeremy. Hopeless. See? And also, I'm going to be here for horrible puns and bad jokes, so if you like that, great. If you don't, I apologize in advance, except for that one, because you've already heard that one. But yeah, I do enjoy good puns and silly jokes too. Why not? Jokes are great and make people laugh. I'm all about making people laugh, and people are happy when they laugh, so that's good. But yes, so apparently it started in September 21st, but we're still sitting in like mid-30s, high 30s, which is like high 90s, 100 degrees for Fahrenheit people. Yeah, that's not fall weather at all. We're falling down from exhaustion. There you go, that's a better pun. See, it took me a while, but I just had to get one. There we go, falling over from exhaustion. That's what we're doing right now. All right. Done with that. Jeremy, let's move on to round 1, shall we? So it's going to look a little bit like this. See how the screen magically changes? Bam! Bada bing, bada boom! We have the round 1, so you now know which round we're on when we start. It is the sound round. That is the theme of the round. The theme of the whole trivia is still up here. Some of that text, whoops, has switched over to here now, so you can see, regardless of when you join in. Our little tip jar is down here. If you have a little bit of fun tonight and you want to let us know through some monetary value, then you can do so through paypal.me/Jeremy-Hallam US or Venmo, which is just Jeremy-Hallam as well. And Risa Mei is on there when she performs. She sings on the Saturday night version. She does some live performance singing as well. So again, that's what hers is on there for. This little blue bar below me now is where the questions are going to appear on the screen. So what we're going to do, ladies and gents, I'm going to go over to the trivia page because I'm an admin and that's what I'm meant to do. And I'm going to make sure that I'm still signed in. Fantastic. Now, what I will say, just be mindful, if your trivia page for some reason logs you out or whatever it is, don't fret, don't freak out. All you do is just go straight back in, enter the room code of Trivs at Home again, enter your same team name, but just put like a 1 or a 2 or something in front of it, so then when I see the team names on here, I'll be like, oh look, Rabbit must have got logged out or something like that, or maybe his browser tab accidentally closed or whatever, he had to re-log back in. What I'll do in the breaks, I can adjust the score so I can put it all onto the current team that you're logged in as, and then I can just remove the old one. So don't freak out, don't stress, you won't lose any of your previous points if it does happen to you. And ironically, it's even kicked me out. I did this spiel about 2 weeks ago to let people know, and just as I'd done that, I'd been logged out myself, the actual admin. So that was just hilarious. But yeah, it just says at the bottom, sometimes they have connection issues and it resets or logs people out. I just want to let you guys know, don't fret. If it does log you out, you'll be able to log back in, just go straight back into the Trivs at Home room code, enter the team name again, add a 1 or something to it so I know it's the updated team, and I can alter the scores when I'm doing the marking at the end of each round. Alright, fantastic. So without further ado, I'll go over, because I'm pretty sure now it's all good. I'll just make sure that I'm still logged in, even after that spiel. Just wanted to make sure. We have 5 teams in there at the moment. Fantastic, and feel free, anyone can jump in and join in at any time. I'm going to click on Game On. So your trivia app pages within the next few seconds should change to an answer submission section. Now on that, it'll be literally to say the question number at the top, a little text box to enter your answers, and then if you scroll down, you can jump to different question numbers. So if you don't know the answer to some question, you want to skip it, you can totally do that and maybe even come back to it in case you come up with an answer later on, or you ask maybe like a housemate or a friend or colleague or something that you're living with, and they're like, oh yeah, I know the answer to that, and then they help you out. So there you go. Alright, so that's how that works. Let's have a look. So guys, this is the sound round. This is the first time I'm debuting this. I've checked, and on my end, the sounds are actually okay. And I just realized they're probably going to play back, which means I may need to go in and I'll actually have to replay them. But if you hear the double feedback at the start, I apologize. I forgot to go back and not have them feedback for me. But yes, as they're about to pop up, we will see how it goes, alright? So, here comes the sound round. Let me know how it sounds on your end. Question number 1.
What's up, Doc?
Alright, so how was that sound there? I just want to make sure. Alright, I can do it again, so don't stress. I can do that again if need be. Let's see. Now, did that come through twice or just once for you guys? So let me know, how did that come through on your end? Only heard it once? Okay, that's fine. If you just heard it once, that's fantastic. I can play it again. That's no problem at all. Now let's see if this will work again. I want to play again. Why are you not coming up with the little filter that tells me to play again? Give me a sec, I'm going to play it a second time. Here we go.
What's up, Doc?
I guess I turned my volume down. That shouldn't have come through the second time. Alright. So let me see. I'm going to turn the volume back on mine. Give me a moment because I'm trying to make it so it doesn't play on my end, but I want it to play on your guys' end. Are you getting an echo when it plays, or is it only playing through once for you guys? Again, this is the test, so once I get this done, it'll be smooth sailing from here. No echo I'm getting. Fantastic. Okay, well that's good then. If it's not getting an echo, then I guess the mic's not picking up. How's the volume of it though? Is it okay? Playing it again? You gotta tell me the character who's saying that line. So that's the third time. Has it come through 3 times for you guys now? Oh, that's better. Much better. Okay, great. So what I did is I had to mute it on my end. Alright, so I'm going to have to go through that individually to each one, because the first time I play them, when it pops up on the little source window, it's going to be from the previous setting. So, alright, fantastic. I'm glad that was much better. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. And you know what? One more time just for luck.
What's up, Doc?
Alright, so obviously there is a name that character for this run. Now, the questions down here, they may occasionally change. It may not always be name the character. It may be name the character or movie or show or name 2 characters or something like that, okay? So pay attention to what the question's asking. I'll also be saying what the question's asking anyway, so just to let you guys know. So, I'm glad that it's working now. Hopefully that's all good. Let's get a little stopwatch up so I can see how long I'm actually going to go with this. But alright, so let's go into the second one now and see how that one goes.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
I knew that was going to happen for that one. But that's okay, I'm going to do it again. Don't stress. So question number 2 now.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Or movie. That's right, so name the character, actor, or movie. For number 2, the character, actor, or movie.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
And that's all working for you guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And welcome everyone, by the way. And we have a new person over on Twitch as well. Thanks for giving me the feedback and letting me know. That's a Japanese name. It's super awesome to have you here. Unfortunately, my Japanese isn't that good to read it, so I apologize, but welcome. I do know that it is a Japanese name, and Japan's a wonderful place. I love it. It's like a second or third home to me, so I'm glad that's been there. Alright, so again, remember every time I go to a new one, it's going to probably sound a little bit quieter or muffled at first, and then when I fix the audio, play it a few more times, it'll be better for you. Alright, so let's go on to number 3 now.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while.
You could miss it.
Alright, so name the character or movie for number 3.
Life moves
Here it is
pretty
again.
fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while. You could miss it.
Second time there, the character or movie for number 2. That's on number 3. And one more time.
Life moves pretty
Those playing at
fast.
home.
You don't stop and
Alright,
look
this is
around
working.
once in a
And
while.
apologies that I
You could
left
miss
it
it.
on the test sound for me to hear. So it plays back, and then I think it also plays maybe through the mic, which matches with the sound for you guys for the first playthrough. So I apologize, I forgot to go reset it. That's alright. Learning. First time with the sound around. I'm glad so far it's off to a good start. Alright, let's get into question number 4 now.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Wow, I think that one's a popular one, isn't it?
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Alright, so name the character or movie for number 4, right there. Number 4 character or movie. One more time, I'll play it 3 times.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
There we go. They're all small sound bites. They're all about 5, 10, maybe 15 seconds is the longest, or 14 seconds, I believe, for this one, which is good. Alright, let's try number 5 now, guys. Moving along nicely.
Get away from her.
No! What did you say?
Ohana means family. Family means nobody
Jeremy tipping.
Gets left behind.
What is
Oh,
Jeremy
forgot
tipping?
them.
Who's tipping? Am I tipping? You mean is my audio tipping? Is that what you mean? What do you mean by Jeremy tipping?
Get away from her.
No! What did you say?
Ohana means family. Family means nobody
gets left behind.
or forgotten.
Oh, I get it for question 4. Jeremy tipping. Get it? Keep the change, you filthy animal. Yeah, because if you tip me, that's, you know, that's what I mean. For the Jeremy tipping. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Yeah, that's a good one. Maybe I should have that somewhere down there with the little graphic. Maybe. That's a good one, Malcolm, over on Facebook. Appreciate that. Nice one. Nice one, mate. Alright, halfway through, guys. Halfway through. Let's go to 6 now.
Alright, you're going the right way for a smack bottom.
Sorry about it.
Alright, you gotta tell me, name either character that speaks in that clip. Either or either character. Let's have it again. You ready? Here we go.
Alright, you're going the right way for a smack bottom.
Sorry about it.
Brilliant. Shall I do it one more time? Why not? I did say I would play things 3 times. 3rd time's a charm.
Alright, you're going the right way for a smack bottom.
Sorry about it.
Alrighty. Now name either character for that sound file right there. Either character is what we're looking for number 6. Number 7 now.
Wax on, wax off.
Nice, short and sweet, just like me. Haha, get it? See, I'm full of them. I'm getting it tonight. I had a horrible first one, but we're improving, ladies and gents. We're improving with the puns. It's number 7 there. Number 7, let's have it another time so you guys can see what it is. Have a guess. Name the character or movie.
Wax on, wax off.
Awesome, awesome. And 3rd time's a charm. Let's do it one more time.
Wax on, wax off.
Name the character or movie for number 7. Number 8 now. Almost at the end of the first round, guys. This is the sound round. Debuting sound round. Let's check it out.
A census taker once tried to test me.
I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
I remember this one. That one's a creepy one. Be mindful of the sound speakers at the end. But it's part of the clip. It's crucial to the clip if you have seen this movie and know it. Let's hear it again.
A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
And one more time, just because I did say 3rd time's a charm.
A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Alright, 2 questions to go, guys, and we're gonna have our first break. Let's get into it.
But why male models?
You serious? I just told you that a moment ago.
Right.
If you have any questions, put them in the comments if you need them. And I'll happily address them. If not, just by all means, keep playing. Have fun. Enjoy it, guys. I can see that you guys are answering on the trivia page. Loving it. Good work, guys. Good work indeed.
But why male models?
One more time for this one. Remember,
You
name the
serious?
movie or just one character?
I just told you that a moment ago.
Right.
You have to name them both. It's just an either or. Name the movie or one character. Oh, did that not do it quick enough? There we go.
But why male models?
One more after this, guys.
You serious? I just told you that a moment ago.
Right.
And number 10, name the character and the movie. This is an and movie.
Get busy living or busy dying. That's goddamn right.
Yeah. You're damn right. Number 10. Amazingness. Amazingness. Let's listen to that again.
Get busy living or get busy dying.
Keep going, guys.
That's goddamn right.
And last time, because this one's a classic, and it's also, you need to give me both character and movie. You get a half point for each. Half point for each. Alright, I'm generous with the points.
Get busy living or get busy dying. That's goddamn right.
Alright, that is the end of the sound round, guys. Just like that, we are done. How cool is that, right? Fantastic. Now, what I will say is this. Question repeats are going to be a little bit tricky with the sound round. So, since I played them 3 times, I don't think anyone's going to need them. But, I've come up with a semi-kind of maybe solution. I have the written format that'll pop up on the screen for about 15 to 30 seconds. Because it kind of takes away the fun from the sound round if I just leave all the text up there for too long. But I'm going to put it up there just so you can know the lines in case you weren't able to understand them. And then we're going to go into the break, alright? So, I'll leave the answer submissions open until we get to that break screen. Once that break screen's up on the screen, that will be the closing... The closing? Jing? What is closing? The closing of the answer submissions for round 1. You'll get taken back to the scoreboard page, and it will also inform you when I am marking the scores. You'll be able to get live score updates if I believe you scroll down, or just wait till I'm finished marking. It'll notify you and take you back to the scoreboard as well. And then we'll come back, go through the answers to round 1, get into round 2 questions, and rinse and repeat. That's how easy it is, guys. So, here come the quick question repeats, which is just the text form of the what was said in that round, and then we're going to go into a break. So, see you soon, guys. and do it like you. I know that song comes up quite often in those break screens, so if you're regular trivia goers here at Trivs at Home, then you probably know that song by now and it gets stuck in your head, just like it gets stuck in mine while it's going on in the back. That's alright, I like having music going on in the background while I'm marking the answers, so good to have you all here. Apologies for that background, slight noise going on in the back. Actually, I'm going to run a test. I'm going to run a test right now. I want you to tell me if you can hear my air conditioner unit going on in the background and if it actually is affecting this. Because if it isn't, I am no longer going to be dying here between rounds and sweating. Alright, I'm going to try it on and you can let me know if it's like super noisy and you can't hear me or not. I'll make sure it's on like the low fan setting. Hang on a second. Yep, it will be once it starts. Fantastic. Alright, so you're going to let me know if it's going to be too noisy. Now it's on right now, okay? Is it affecting anyone here at all? Is it messing with the noise? Can you hear it? I can see the sound meter moving a little bit. I'm getting a barely hear it from someone over on Twitch. What about the rest of you? Is it a barely hear? I'm getting points for saying to keep it on. Someone's saying keep it on, don't die, Jeremy. Keep hydrated and cool. Although hydrated, I just made that part up. Can't hear it. Alright then, fantastic. Then I'm going to leave it on. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to leave this on since apparently it's not coming through for you guys. That it could be amazing this will then make my trivia sessions here a little more bearable now. I mean, they're already bearable. I just suck it up for you guys because I love doing this. But doing it with AC on now? Fantastic. That's rat sauce. Yes. So good. So good. Alright. So, let's go through the questions and you're probably going to hear the sounds again and I'm going to give you the answer after each sound. But they shouldn't... I'm not going to play them 3 times, so don't stress. Alright? So let's go through the answers nice and quick and we move on to round 2. Question number 1.
What's up, Doc?
Malcolm says, what? All good, I can barely just hear it. Fantastic. Alright, so the name of the character, that was Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny for number 1, which I believe every single person got. I did start off with an easy one just to make sure that the sound was going to work okay. And then I got a little more confident and moved forward from there. So let's get into it.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Well, that was Doc from Back to the Future. Or Christopher Lloyd is the actor's name. So Doc Brown, Christopher Lloyd, or Back to the Future is what we're looking for number 2 there.
Life moves
number
pretty
3.
fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Now this was from Ferris Bueller. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Ferris Bueller. If you haven't seen it, I recommend just seeing it. It's a great classic older film. And I can't think of the game. Matthew Broderick is the main actor in it. And it's just a great film. But yeah, that's from him. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Number 3. Number 4 now.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
That just got louder. I hope it's not affecting you guys now, because it got louder. Why did you have to get louder? Pipe down over there. So number 4 just played. That was Home Alone. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Home Alone is what we're looking for there. I can't remember the character's name, to be honest. I forget. But Home Alone, the guy from Home Alone is what we're looking for. Number 5 now.
Get away from her.
No! What did you say?
Ohana means family. Family means nobody
gets left behind.
or forgotten.
Now the main character in that one was Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch? No, it's Lilo and Stitch for number 5. So Stitch. Number 6 now.
Alright, you're going the right way for a smack bottom.
Sorry about it.
Sorry about that. That would be Shrek and Donkey from Shrek. Shrek and Donkey from Shrek.
Wax
number 7
on.
now.
Wax off.
A little bit of a long one. Creepier one. I had to study this in school. Great film. It was Silence of the Lambs with Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs. Number 8.
A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver
Oh no, sorry, number
with
7
some
was Mr.
fava
Miyagi.
beans
My mistake, sorry.
and a nice
Number 7 was Mr.
Chianti.
Miyagi. I had the, I looked at the wrong number. Number 7, Mr. Miyagi. Number 8, Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Lecter. My mistake. My mistake. So, you guys are all good. Number 7, Mr. Miyagi from Karate Kid. Oh, someone put Kung Fu Kid. I get, now, because I said, character or movie, I was going to give the point, but, yeah, it's not the Kung Fu Kid, it's Karate Kid. Come on. How can you get those two mixed up for number 7? Number 8, Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Lecter. Number 9, this one
But
here.
why male models?
Ben Stiller and David Duchovny are the two actors.
You serious? I just told you that a moment ago.
The girl who's
Right.
a grown-up Marsha from the Brady Bunch. I forget the actress's name. But this would be Derek Zoolander from Zoolander. Number 9. And number 10, last one here.
Get busy living or get busy dying. That's goddamn right.
Get busy living or get busy dying. That is Alice Boyd, aka Red from Shawshank Redemption. Someone said Morgan Freeman from The Green Mile. Morgan Freeman isn't in The Green Mile. That is a completely different actor. That is Michael someone. I forget it, but he's the absolute giant unit. Absolute giant unit. Morgan Freeman isn't a giant unit. He's just got an amazing, unique voice. Michael Kirk Douglas? Is that his name? No. Yes? No. I'm gonna look that up, but it wasn't The Green Mile. It was Morgan Freeman's character, which is Red in The Shawshank Redemption. Alright, so that is round 1 done, ladies and gents. That's pretty easy and fun, isn't it? Let's look into round 2 now, which is multiple choice. Multiple choice now is what we're gonna do. So this one here, I'm gonna go over to the game board. Game board, I say, as it is the trivia page. Get into new round, so you guys can actually begin to start marking. But before I do that, I'm going to read out the team members that we have here tonight. Welcome to all the team... Oh, is my page not loading? Come on. There we go. The teams we have right now are Sir Quotes-A-Lot, I'm Matey, Rabbit, Honey Bear, To Be or Not To Be, and One Small Step for Dan. So, 6 teams already. Fantastic, guys. Thanks for being here and playing along. Let me click on that game on button because we're about to begin round 2. That's right, round 2's trivia is all about correct spelling. I know, I wanted to put a spelling round in for ages because I've been really lenient with spelling for certain answers, but then I thought, you know what, I want to throw an actual spelling round in. So that way I don't have to be lenient. And then I thought I'll do it easier and I'll make it multiple choice. Alright, so you only have 4 options to choose from. It's even if you weren't sure about it, you got a 1 in 4 chance of guessing it correctly. So, question number 1 looks a little bit like this. And again, being quotes, saying slogans and stuff, it's missing a word. You have to tell me what it is. Ooh, you don't have to be lenient about spelling. Oh my god, we have a pun! Yes, we have a pun over on Twitch. I have a feeling I know who this is now. I have a feeling I know who this is. But yes, it is good to see you there over on the Twitch stream. Mr. C, I believe. Maybe a Mr. C is what I'm looking at. Not to give too much away. But yes, so question number 1 is this. I have no special talent. I am only, what? Curious. Albert Einstein. Is it A, B, C, or D? Is it passionately, 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 or passionately? Which spelling of the word is correct? That's right. I'm checking your spelling here. This is the only round that I'm going to be lenient about spelling. Well, not lenient. I'm going to be specific about spelling. You have to be right. Normally, I'm pretty easygoing. Flexible. And if it's punny, I guess that works too. Maybe for next time I'll put some pun versions in here. That is a great idea. My friend over on Twitch, they gave me that pun idea. You have just given me a round idea for correct spelling, but using it somehow with puns. I like it. Thank you, sir. Oh, madam. Number 2 now. The future belongs to those who what for it today. Malcolm X. Is it prepare, 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 or prepare? Give me the correct spelling, guys. Let's see how good your spelling is. Well, it should be pretty easy considering it's multiple choice. If I had to make you write these manually, that could have been another story. But Maybe for a future spelling round, we'll do this. I do know who this is. Isn't it Dan? The man. I was right with Mr. C, right? Fellow Twitcher buddy. Kapow, indeed. Oh, the emojis work over on the Restream chat. That's cool. I know they weren't working on the PlayStation stream chat, but they work here. Kapow. Awesome sauce. Pleasure to have you here, buddy. Number 3 now. In order to be irreplaceable, one must be always different. Sorry, what? One must always be different. Coco Chanel. Which spelling of irreplaceable is correct? That's how I'm meant to be saying it. I meant to literally say it and then say which spelling of the word is correct. In order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. B! I should have put B-E-E. See, if I knew ahead of time you were going to use that pun, Mr. C, I could have, you know, we could have planned ahead. And then you could have thrown that pun in as I was about to open this question up. It would have been like, whoa, pff, mind blown. Question 4. Do what you can with what you have where you are. Theodore Roosevelt. Which where is the correct spelling? Do what you can with what you have where you are. Which where is the correct spelling? And I've even made it so we're not going to have multiple correct answers like for English or American English or other spellings. So we should be alright. I've gone with the whole English. The English language has a lot of words that sound the same but are spelled differently. So that's the option I've gone with. So sound the same but mean different things and are spelled slightly different sometimes and sometimes not spelled different. Number 5 now. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Vince Lombardi. Give me the correct spelling of weather. Number 5. Yeah, that's good. I mean, that'd be... Now that it's getting warmer, it's not as good, but the aftertaste originally with the honeydew and cantaloupe was literally like I had just eaten a slice of cantaloupe or watermelon in beer form, which was odd but cool, because usually with things with aftertaste, it's usually a swing and a miss. Sometimes they do well and other times it's just horrid, like horrible, like that peanut butter stout beer that Risa and I had a while back. Horrible. But the whiskey, bam, they got it right. They got it good. Number 6. Peace begins with a smile. Mother Teresa. Which spelling of peace is the correct one? I'm doing great. Yes! Malcolm Patelic over on Facebook with the, I guess, pun? I guess, the different variation of the word great. Is that one that's coming up in this? I don't know. We'll see. But yes, for those who can't see the Facebook chat, he spelled I'm doing great, G-R-A-T-E. Is he correct or incorrect? A little bit of a fun question for you guys. You can put your answers in the comments for that one if you like. Number 7, you only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Mae West. Which right is the correct spelling? Which right is right? Haha! Remember to write down the right answer. Right? Yes! I'm having fun with this one! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Fantastic! Do I know how to spell honeydew-I? As in honeydew, the fruit that I was talking about this, not honeydew-I, as in honeydew-I. Yes! Fantastic! We have a puns battle going on. We have the great over with Malcolm over on Facebook, and now we have Mr. C over on Twitch with the honeydew-I. That is awesome. I love it. And they're both relatable to what we're doing right now. So good. So good. Question 8. Feel free to drop more puns in the comments if you like, guys. I love puns. Number 8. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Henry David Thoreau. Give me the correct spelling of confidently. Number 8. Number 8. Almost there, guys. A, B, C, or D. I should have told you guys that you have to actually spell it for me, but if for those who have played before, multiple choice rounds, you can just put A, B, C, or D for your answer, I guess, for these. But it would have been fun to try and get you to spell them, because then I would have been like, you chose the wrong one, or maybe you tried to choose the right one, but you still spelt it incorrectly. It's like a double checking. It is a double check. And I don't think Trivia Rat is like Word or Google or anything like that that gives you like the spell check notification. Mind you, when I was entering these, because I put them all into like a trivia doc, a Google doc, every time I wrote these incorrectly, when I pushed space, it would autocorrect. And it was so frustrating going back to deliberately write them the wrong ones incorrect and trying to make them stay there, because Google Docs must have been looking at me going, "No, dude, what are you doing? That's not how you spell the words. We're trying to help you here." And I'm like, "Shut up. Let me do it stupidly. I'm testing people." And we just had a disagreement over it. But that's how, if Google Doc was a person and could speak to me, that's what the battle was that I had just then. But instead it was me tapping on my keyboard going, "Stupid Google, stop correcting me." And just getting no response. Or a little guy inside the computer going, "I'm going to keep fixing his answers." Just like that. Number 9. Speaking of puns, puns are the highest form of literature. Alfred Hitchcock. Which spelling of literature is correct? This is the first one I couldn't answer. Insert answer 8 here. Wait, what was answer 8? I've totally missed it now. Ooh. Karen's put a version of great, but she's spelled it GR number 8 with a T. Well, technically, you don't need the T. That's great. Great, because 8 is the E, like the 8 part of the word great. But she spelled it GR number 8 T. Great T? She's Greaty? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. Ah, Mr. C, now I get you. First one I couldn't answer. This is the first one I couldn't answer confidently. Answer number 8 here. That's great. I love it. Alright. And last one coming up, guys. Number 10. Your past does not equal your future. Tony Robbins. Which correct version of your is the correct spelling for this? And now Karen just replied saying that Google has, or Facebook or whoever she replied, has attacked her correct spelling as well. She didn't actually mean to put the T, it was auto-corrected. See? The autocorrects tend to mess up things that we try to do, especially with puns and things like that. I'm trying to put incorrect words in for a test and quiz, and Google's like, "No, we must have it all correctly each 4 times. Well, that means every answer is correct, Google, and that wouldn't work. It would just be silly. No need for multiple choice. And now Karen's trying to make a pun, including numbers, and it's going, nope, and just like scrapping that as well. Just taking away our fun. Come on, guys, let us do incorrect errors when we mean to. When we don't mean to, by all means, correct us. But when we mean to, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Alright, that's the end of round 2, guys. So, I'm going to bring up the question repeats nice and quick for about 15-30 seconds each. 1 to 5, and then 6 to 10. Then we're going to go into the break screen once again, where I will close the answer submissions, mark the answers that you have submitted, and then we'll come back, go through the answers to round 2, and then get into round 3, which is a picture round. So get excited. It is all about slogan memes. Slogan memes. Very, very cool, and I'm excited for this one too. So, see you soon, guys. Hello, ladies and gents, we are back. Marking is done. Job well done to everyone. In the entire spelling part of that entire round, everyone got every single answer correct except right on the last question, someone chose incorrectly. And part of me was okay with that, because I wanted to get someone. I just wanted to get someone. At least one. And I got right up to the last question, and I got someone. But apart from that, job well done, guys. You guys smashed it. I'm gonna have to make it a little bit trickier next time. So job well done to that. Let's go through the answers nice and quick for you all so we can get into the next round, being round 3's picture round. Which one? I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. First one is B. The correct way to spell passionately is B. You know what? I don't need to look at the answers. I know them. I don't need to look at my phone. I can just do it by looking at my screen. I can see the text big enough. Number 2. The future belongs to those who prepare for it today. That would be C. Prepare. P-R-E-P-A-R-E. Number 3. In order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. Well, that would be D. Irreplaceable. Irreplace and then able. I know, it could be tricky, thinking maybe the E's taken out. But no, it's not. Irreplaceable. It is one full word for D. Number 3 there. Number 4. Do what you can with what you have where you are. That would be W-H-E-R-E. B. B for number 4 there. Number 5, it's not where? Oh no, whether. Sorry, I'm just reading, making up my own thing. I'm not even looking at the answers yet. It's not whether you get knocked down. It's whether you get back up. That would be A. Weather is A. Up top there. Number 6, peace begins with a smile. That would be D. P-E-A-C-E. Number 6. Number 7, you only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. That is also D. R-I-G-H-T. Number 8, go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. That would be B, confidently. C-O-N-F-I-D-E-N-T-L-Y. For number 8. Number 9, puns, the highest form of literature. Which one is it? That would be A, guys. A for number 9. And number 10. Your past does not equal your future. That would be C. Y-O-U-R. Your past. Y-O-U-R. Your past. Not going to say which team it was, but it's not the other variation that you unfortunately selected. Alright, so let's go. No naming and shaming for this one at least. If it was a few name and shames or whatever, then I would do it, but no need to name and shame for these ones. Let's move into round 3 now, guys. So round 3 is going to be a picture round. Slogan memes. Slogan memes is what it's called. That's right. I was like, what could I do for some cool picture round for these? And I thought, ooh, let's include memes. Memes are fun. Everyone knows what memes are. And if you don't, well, you're about to learn. Again, trivia is educational. For things that you don't know the answers to, boom. You're about to learn answers to these ones. So, slogan memes is what we're going for. I've clicked game on for a new round of trivia. So, without further ado, I reckon we can start the clock. Yeah, let's go for it, Jay. Boom. Oh, no, I've got to slide over. That's right. Slide over first. There's a meme here. Just do it. Just do it. Name the company for this slogan. That's right, slogan meme. You guys remember this? Shia LaBeouf doing this. There was a little video and stuff of it. Him going kind of crazy, saying just do it. Well, now I'm using slogan memes. Number 1. No worries, Kaz or Honey Bear. Thanks for tuning in. It's good to have you as always. Enjoy yourself. Take care. I'll see you again next time. Thanks for tuning in. Your rad source. Alright, number 2 now. I'm loving it. This is Kramer from Seinfeld. Seinfeld fans, there we go. I'm loving it. Using Kramer there. Name the company. This is the slogan for company / product. It'll be company or product. For the most part. I may just put name the company for all of them, but some actually may be brand or product. So I'll correct myself if need be. Do not fret. Number 3. I love this one. These were great to find. Because you're worth it. Yes, you are, little kitty with yellow wig hair on. I don't know why, but this is the greatest thing. Ah, this is so good. Name the company that this is the slogan of. Because you're worth it. I hope you guys enjoy these as much as I do. These are great. They're probably like, you're probably like, so dumb. But these are great, alright? You gotta use your imagination and just enjoy them for what they are. This is amazingness. Feel free to laugh at it. If you need the memes afterwards, tell me and I can send them to you. I will happily share these, they're great. Number 4, Think Different. Hello, Homer. Homer Simpson there, Think Different. That guy does think differently. All the Simpsons, they pretty much were... They've been around for pretty much my entire life. It's crazy, eh? What an absolute era. The era of the Simpsons. Solid. I lived through it. It's amazing. A lot of us did. Name the company, Think Different here for number 4. Number 5. This one was a weird one too. Name the company. Connecting People is what it is. Connecting People. Get it? And it's Connect 4. They're playing a game of Connect 4. And somebody photoshopped the Connect 4 pieces with people's faces. And I thought, this is brilliant. Now, fun fact, it's not Connect 4 as a company. I wouldn't be giving away the answer. It's just that they're taking that and it's called Connecting People. Name the company that this slogan or trademark name is for. Connecting People. I haven't removed the name of the other company that the answer is, but yeah, fantastic, right? How cool these memes are, so weird. Somebody was just like, totally weird like this. And I'm grateful for them, and I hope you guys are too. Number 6, have a break, have a what? This one was great too, because it's a, I can't say, because that'll give maybe something away. I amuse myself, you guys. If you can't amuse yourselves, well, I don't know. You've got to at least be able to amuse yourself. You are your own audience 24/7, so you can amuse other people as well, but you got to amuse yourself too. And this, I will say, this round questions amused me. So again, name the company for that slogan there. Number 7. Impossible is nothing. Impossible is nothing. Now you may think that's Yoda speak. Well, it could be. But it actually is. I'm reading it for the slogan. Is impossible is nothing. Impossible is nothing. Name the company. As this is their slogan. Number 8, it's good old SpongeBob. Taste the rainbow. Name the product. Don't even give me the company, just name the product for this one. Taste the rainbow. Because I don't think it's actually the company. It's the product we're looking for this one. So the product. Number 8, the product. Name the product. Taste the rainbow. Right? How cool are these slogan memes? These are great for trips. Number 8. And here's another meme that you may have seen around for a whole bunch of different random reasons, but this one's for once you pop, you can't stop. Name the product. Again, this one's a product, not a company. I just forgot to change the wording. Actually, I probably could just go do that manually if I really want to. Let's see if it actually updates live while I do this. Oh, it does! Boom! Look at that, guys. I can do it on the fly. Pretty simps. Name the product, number 9 there. And the last one, number 10. Oh, what? Why is good old Mr. Zoidberg back there? We don't want you. You're not part of this. Wait, why are you there? Which picture are you? Oh, your question 3's answer, that's why. Mr. Zoidberg from previous theme that was locked in. I hadn't removed all those pictures yet. That's hilarious. That was an answer. I think that was the headless characters round that I did a while back. And I just had all the bodies of different characters and then the answers had their heads on. And yes, matey, you did get all the answers correct for round 2. In regards to your question. You did indeed. Number 10, name the company. For this one, there's a little bit of a hint, maybe, in the actual image for you, in case you don't know. Have a think. Try and guess. That's number 10, guys. Whoops. Again, Zoidberg. Why you pop like that? Get off my screen, yo. This is what I have the preview before I have the program options. I've got 2 screens. I get to see what I'm about to pop up on the screen, and then this is the one in front of me here that you guys get to see. In case I do any accidental slip-ups. That's what it's for. But Zoidberg kept getting under my little radar there. Nice one. Hiding behind other pictures and then just randomly popping up. Good on him. Good old Zoidberg from Futurama. Love that show. Alright, so that was number 10's slogan memes round. Question repeats coming up, so the pictures will once again be on the screen for about 30 seconds each, 1 to 5 and then 6 to 10. Then we're going to go into our third break for today's trivia, or tonight's trivia, or this morning's trivia, depending on where you're watching this from and what time it is where you are. And then we're going to move into the last round, guys, the confidence round. I'll explain how that works when we get to it, but it's big points up for grabs, so you'll need to pay attention on how that works when we get to it. But in the meantime, here are the question repeats, and then go into your break. Enjoy it. We'll be right back. No one can do it like you. I really need to update that track. It was like a 7-minute loop, and it pretty much like just resets itself whenever I go into the break screen. But I've realized that over time, depending on where like we come back into the break, it could start pretty much at the same track each time, or at least roughly the same track. So I need to update that. My apologies that it's maybe semi-repetitive. I will get around to making the break music a little bit more randomized, so that way you're not hearing the same track each and every time. But hey, repetition, guys, repetition! Alright, so let's go through the pictures, slogan rounds nice and quick before we go into our final round of trivia for tonight. Number 1 was Just Do It. Name the company. That would be Nike or Nike. Nike or Nike, depending on where you're from or how you pronounce it. But the spelling is the same. Number 2, name the company. I'm loving it. Well, that would be McDonald's. That's right. I did that because someone put that in their answer, and I wanted to do that just because it made me want to say it. And it kind of makes you happy when you say that. Try it. Just do the McDonald's theme. And try and do it angrily. It just doesn't work or sound right. But if you do the ba-da-ba-ba-ba, it's just really light and fun and happy. You can't do like ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It doesn't work. It doesn't sound right. And it was also a lot more effort to make it sound angry or mad about it. But the ba-da-ba-ba-ba, it's just like light and fun and like genki, which means happy in Japanese for those who aren't Japanese or know it. But yes, so there we go. Number 3, our delightful, cute-looking cat here. Because you're worth it with the yellow wig on. Because you're worth... This is great. Every time I see this, it makes me laugh. This is L'Oreal. I was going to say L'Oreal, but I'm like half still laughing while I'm trying to talk. L'Oreal. Because you're worth it. Someone thought Maybelline, but no, it's Maybelline. So not Maybelline, it's L'Oreal, because you're worth it. Just like this kitty here with the golden hair. That's right, golden haired kitty. Number 4, think different. Well, that is Apple. Apple, the old Apple Macs and iPhones and iPads, those people. Apple, not as in the fruit. Although it is also fruit, but that's not the actual slogan for it. Number 5, connecting people, that would be Nokia. Nokia, those are actually Nokia phones in the picture. I had to remove the Nokia logos on both of them, and even on the screen of the one in the green shirt. I had to remove it off the screen. A little bit of photo editing I had to do to not give it away, but it's Nokia for number 5. Number 6, have a break, have a Kit Kat, because it's a kitty cat. There's a kitty cat there. That's why it's cute. And I was laughing at this one as well, because somebody made this. They actually put Kit Kat on the text underneath where the baby's hand is, but I had to remove that because that obviously gave it away. But I left the cat because it's cute and it's a kitty cat. And it's a hint, in case you didn't know. Number 7, impossible is nothing. This is Adidas. Adidas for number 7, or Adidas. Adidas, depending on where you're from. Another one that's pronounced differently in different countries. Number 8, taste the rainbow. This would be Skittles. Skittles, the lovely, delightful candy, and very colourful candy. Number 9, once you pop, you can't stop. I kind of agree. This is Pringles, the old Pringles snack, number 9. And number 10, live in your world playing owls. Live in your world playing owls. That would be PlayStation, or Sony PlayStation, for number 10 there. So there we go, guys. Job well done. Score's looking good for everyone who's playing. It's awesome. It's still nice and close, which is great. Moving into the final round of the Trivs at Home here, our quotes and saying themed trivia. This is our confidence round. Now, the confidence round is always the final round that we do here at the old Trivs at Home. And the way it works is like this. It is 10 random questions. It is keeping into the theme of quotes and sayings and slogans and stuff, so it's not super random. When I first started this, I used to make it completely anything and everything. So it could be general knowledge, entertainment, it could be TVs, movies, it could be geography, history, whatever. Math, spelling, literature, books, everything. But I kind of narrowed it down because I started doing a lot of regular themed trivias, and I'm just enjoying doing that. So now that they're random questions, still in a theme, so it's a little bit easier for you guys. Now what you're going to do, when you come up with your answers, you're then also going to rank your answers from 10 to 1. 10 being the highest and most confident, 1 being the lowest and least confident. Now the reason for that is that based on your rank number you give, for each correct answer you get, those are the points you'll get for that answer alone. So say for example you do for question number 4 and you're like, you know what, this answer is 100% correct, I'm putting my 10 here, and you get it correct, then you are getting 10 points just for that answer alone. Now, you can only use each rank number once. You can't just throw 10s on everything, because then there's no point being a confidence round, because you're going to be like, 10, 10, 10, 10. That's not confident, that's just using all your 10s. The reason for the confidence is that you need to be confident on which answers you're putting your rank numbers on, because they decline each time. So once you've used 10, the next highest is a 9, then an 8, then a 7, then a 6, then a 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way down to 1. So say for example there's a question in there and you're like, oh, I really have no idea what the answer to this is. That's when you would use your 1. You would sacrifice your 1, kind of like the pawns in a game of chess. You would sacrifice that 1 and save your bigger numbers for better answers throughout the round, okay? So again, each rank number once. I can also see which rank answers you're using, or rank numbers you're using when your answer submissions, because what you're going to do is for your answer, then a space, or a dash, or something in between, and then your rank number. So I know the correct points to give you when you're correct. Same applies, you don't lose points for incorrect answers, so you're not going to lose, say, 7 points for an answer you were fairly confident in that you get wrong. We don't deduct points, we only give you points. However, if you are a team that keeps throwing 10 on everything, I will not give you points for any in this round, okay? Play it properly. It's the challenge of the confidence round. It's the different type of round. That's why we do it this way. And there's 55 points you can get just in this round alone. It is a game-changing round. Hence, why it's a little bit more fun and we save it to the end. Alright guys, so I'm going to go over to the trivia page now. Click on the good old new round, now that I've done that explanation. And you all know how it works, which is great. I'm going to click on that game on, so you guys can continue playing the game being trivia. And I'm going to come back to the screen here, and let's get into it. Question number 1, fill in the gaps. Oh my god, something Kenny from South Park. Fill in the gaps. Oh my god, something Kenny from South Park. Now, just a heads up, these aren't going to be all crazily difficult. Usually I try to make them a little bit harder because there's big points up for grabs, but sometimes I'm like, you know what, let's just throw some really big points in for everybody and it'll get a little bit trickier for everyone and there'll be a high scoring trivia round. Let's have some fun with it. And I think this is one of those ones where it'll still be high scoring. I think. I'm confident. I'd put a 10 on that. My own answer right there. I would. Question number 2. From what 2005 movie is this from? I wish I knew how to quit you. I wish I knew how to quit you. Oh, that rhymes. From what 2005 movie is this from? I wish I knew how to quit you. Don't know if this is a hint or not, but I still haven't seen this 2005 movie. It is well known. So me saying that is send me a hint, I guess. It's not like it's some like, I don't know, B grade or D grade movie that went straight to VHS. No. The VHS is even still around in 2005? Maybe. I only just finished high school, so probably. Number 3. What's the slogan for M&M's? Speaking of candy and slogans, what's the slogan for M&M's? Now I want some. Dang it. You know what actually I've been eating? I haven't been eating much chocolate at all. Actually for a very long time. I rarely get cravings for it, and when I get it, I literally have like a tiny bite of something and then I'm kind of done. That's it. I don't need it. I do like my more savory snacks, but what I have got into, and I will eat lightly, are dark chocolate covered blueberries. Now I bought a thing that you can put them in the fridge, and they were like $6 for a bag, and they were nice, like, it didn't seem like that much in the bag, but they've lasted me ages, and I had like 4 or 5 a day. And they've lasted me ages. And I thought they were actually like expensive for what they were, and I was gonna fly through them, but no. There's actually more in the pack than what I thought, and it's great. So the value is phenomenal. So dark chocolate, blueberries, guys, get in and around it. They're great. But also M&M's are fantastic. I love M&M's. How do you guys eat M&M's? And don't just say, I put my hand in and throw them in my mouth. I know that. I know they eventually, like, I know the end game, the beginning and the end. But like, do you guys like eat them by colors? Do you have a favorite colored M&M? Do you eat them by colors? Do you leave certain colors behind because you're like, that's the dumb color, I don't like that color. It tastes different, even though they pretty much all taste the same. I actually like, when I eat my M&Ms, when they're in my mouth, I like, with my teeth, like, just breaking the shell first, so I eat the shell part and the chocolate separate in my mouth. So it's like a little, I don't know, a dissection going on in my mouth with my teeth. Rather than just chewing them and eating them, I, like, lightly bite them to crack the shell, and then I break the shell off, eat the shell, and then I got the chocolate in my mouth. That's what I do with M&Ms. That's how I eat M&Ms. Now you guys can tell me how you eat M&Ms. Do it in the comments. Tell me. Otherwise, it just looks like I'm weird talking to myself. So tell me how you guys eat M&Ms. Number 3 there. Number 4. See? You got time, because this is just a true or false question. All you have to do is T or F, and your rank number. That's it. You got time to tell me how you eat M&Ms. True or false? The following quote was said by John Lennon. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Was it him, or was it someone else? If it was him, the answer's true. If it was someone else, it's false. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Or when you're not eating your M&Ms like I do. That's right. Life's what happens when you're not eating M&Ms like Jeremy does. Now I kind of want to get some M&Ms. I don't think we have any. But, like, I don't want to buy it. Like, you get more for value when you buy a bigger bag, but then I don't want to eat all of them. That's too many. Although it is Halloween, maybe we'll get some no, we're not gonna get trick-or-treaters. Stupid Rona. Stupid Rona. Can't even give them away to kids. Number 5. Midnight Cowboy with Dustin Hoffman was filmed in New York City. There's a famous quote which was improvised at the time. Hoffman yells at a taxi driver saying what line? So Midnight Cowboy with Dustin Hoffman was filmed in New York City. There's a famous quote which was improvised at the time. It actually wasn't scripted, but they were filming anyway, and Dustin Hoffman reacted as his character in this way, and they loved it, so they kept it in the film. He yells at a taxi driver saying what line? It's famous, it's popular. Number 5, what is that line? Yeah, tell me what it is. What do you think? What that line is? That's what we're looking at here. Number 6. I like the bit where someone says it's bigger on the inside. Is from what famous TV series? I like the bit where someone says it's bigger on the inside. Is from what famous TV series? Fun fact and a hint, Risa and I are big fans. Actually, Risa got me into it. Risa got me into this, and it was great. The bit where someone says it's big on the inside is from what famous TV series? Number 6. Get to it, guys. Remember to keep an eye on your rank answer scores and which ones you're using. May want to write them down just so you know which ones you've sacrificed. Remember, again, you can go back and jump to different, like your answers, previous answers, change your rank score or your answer if it suddenly comes to you, or you're like, oh no, that's incorrect, and you want to change it. You can do that. Number 7. Which Game of Thrones character was the first to say winter is coming? Game of Thrones. What a show that was and should have continued to be at the end, but wasn't. Am I right? Am I right? Do we have GOT fans in here that were fans and were just semi-disappointed with how they just dropped it at the end? That was just... oh man, you could have done it so much better. Such a shame. That show was just, bam, amazing for its time. And then the last 2 seasons were just, what is going on? What just happened? Shame. 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 Give me a bell. I'm gonna shame it, as I'm sure so many people do already. But it's in my trivia questions and it's reminded me of it. So I'm talking about it. That's all good. That's all good. Number 8 now, almost at the end. Is that your final answer? Belongs to what famous TV game show? Is that your final answer? Belongs to what famous TV game show? Is that your final answer? Is that your final answer? No, they don't do that. They don't sing like that. I'm just doing that. I don't know why I started doing that. I'm just having fun. So I started bouncing and I thought I'd just start singing that. That's what I'm doing. I'm having fun. Hope you guys are too. It's what we're here for. Having a bit of fun. If you have had fun, that's good. I'm glad. Thank you. That's great. Feel free to tell your friends and be like, hey, this guy's fun. And I had fun doing his trivia, and he does it twice a week, every Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. PST, which is whatever time that is for you guys. 11 a.m. in Osaka, Japan. 12 noon the following days in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. If that helps at all, narrow times down for you, depending on where you're watching this from. I think it starts maybe 3 a.m. in the UK, or 4 a.m. in the UK. Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings, I think. So those are some times to help you narrow it down. But yeah, if you like it, feel free to like, subscribe, keep up to date on all my notifications. I'm on Facebook? What is a Facebook? Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I was gonna say platforms, and I just skipped platform and went to Facebook, but somehow I went to Facebook. I never know. Flatporm? I don't even know. Porm? Where's a P-O-R-M? Oh dear. Stop talking, Jeremy. No, wait, but then it's silent trivia, and that's just weird. Number 9. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's... What? There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's... Can't say. Not yet. Not until we go through the answers. Your firstborn child? Wow, Risa Mei chiming in from the back. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's your firstborn child. Is what she said. I did say joke answers in the comments. She's commenting a joke answer, I guess, to me. Because, guys, that's wrong. Don't put that. Do not put that. It's not correct. You're not going to get points for it. Trust me, it's wrong. But, wow. Alright, then. Sorry, babe. I don't know if you actually thought that was right. You're wrong. I'm pretty sure you were joking, but you're wrong. Apologies. No points for you. Don't put a 10 on that rank answer. Number 10! Speaking of 10, if you were told to come on down, what game show would you be on? It's so hard to not say that phrase like they say it in the show. I semi-half stopped doing it like that game show as I read it. Because that phrase, just like have you got those famous phrases and sayings that automatically click in your head and you just say it that way. It's so hard to say them just normally. Especially if you're reading it and you know exactly what it's in relation to. Again, the perks of being a trivia host, but then sometimes it's like, oh, it's painful. Like, reading song lyrics at trivia nights is so painful because I know a lot of song lyrics of so many songs. I love songs, I love music, and not singing them or saying them in a way internally destroys me. It absolutely is a struggle to not sing it in the way it's meant to be sung because I'm trying to make them guess what it is. And then if I sing it, they're going to be like, oh yeah, that's what that song is. So doing it without singing it, it just destroys me on the inside. It's so bad. It's for the job, but it destroys me. Alright, those are the questions, ladies and gents. 10, that's right, so question repeats coming right up. They will be on the screen once again. 1 to 5, then 6 to 10. Make sure you get your answers in. Remember to include your rank score next to each answer so I know how to correctly mark your scores for each answer that you are giving that is correct. Remember, you don't lose any points for any incorrect answers, so don't fret about that. You're not going to lose, say, a 6 for an incorrect answer or anything like that. We don't do that. But you can only use each rank number once. No doubling, tripling, or using all the same ones. Otherwise, you won't get any points. Let's do this properly. Let's have fun with it. Let's get into it. Last question repeats for this night. Enjoy it, guys. Get your answers in nice and quick, then I'll mark them. We'll come back, go through the answers, we'll announce the final scores, and then I'll talk a little bit more about what's coming up for the next month of this trivia night. And I also realized, and apologies, that I've made artworks for the next 5 weeks of trivia, but I didn't make a calendar, and the break screen still has September's up there. My apologies, I forgot to change it around. So what I might do in this break, I will actually quickly try and upload tomorrow night's trivia artwork. Then that way you know which one we're doing, and that'll replace it. But again, apologies for having September still up there. It's because I haven't got an October calendar schedule. I've just got literally individual artworks instead. So that's the route I went this time. Anyway, here come the question repeats. It's just giving you more time to put your answers in, that's all. That's why I'm talking, because this round's a little bit trickier with your rank answers. So I'll give you a little bit more time, and that's what this talking's pretty much for. And also just promoting myself a little bit more. We'll be back, guys. Alright, ladies and gents, as you saw, I updated the artwork for the break screen, so that is for tomorrow night's trivia, which is on a music round. That's right, a 60s, 70s, and 80s music-themed trivia. And I'm going to try and throw maybe a Halloween question or a few themed in that. So maybe some Halloween-tuned questions in regards to the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Because we are in the month of October, the Halloween month coming right up. So yes, the break screen did have the artwork up in there, which is awesome sauce. But yes, 60s, 70s, and 80s music. And yay indeed, Daniel Chan. Over on Twitch. Appreciate it, man. Glad you're enjoying it. So, let's get through the answers nice and quick and we'll find out who the winners are. Well, the scores for everyone for tonight's trivia. Fill in the gaps. Oh my god, they killed or you killed Kenny for number 1. They killed or you killed Kenny for number 1. Number 2, from what 2005 movie is this from? I Wish I Knew How to Quit You. That would be Brokeback Mountain. Brokeback Mountain. Yep, I didn't know that. It just came up and I was like, cool, that sounds like a cool quote. I haven't seen Brokeback Mountain yet. I know what it is, I just haven't seen it. But there you go, I included it. What's the slogan for M&M's? It is, melt in your mouth, not in your hands. Melt in your mouth, not in your hands. I believe someone put that the other way around. So unfortunately, you're going to get the half points. Because you kind of had it almost there. You just switched the hands and the mouth around. So half points for that. But that's okay. It's all good. You still got a little bit of points. Number 4, true or false, the following quote was said by John Lennon. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. That is true. He did say that. So true for number 4. Number 5, Midnight Cowboy with Dustin Hoffman was filmed in New York City. There's a famous quote which was improvised at the time. Hoffman yells at a taxi driver saying what? He yells, "Hey, I'm walking here. I'm walking here." In a New Yorkian styled accent. I don't know if that was New Yorkian enough. Hey, I'm walking here, walking here. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing there. But that's what it is. See, that was the line that he said. So, hey, chicken nugget. There you are over there, kittens, and Plasma Live. G'day, how you doing? We're just going through the final answers of Trivs. We do this every Friday and Saturday nights, so feel free to tune in. Hit that subscribe button. You'll be updated when we do more trivia sessions. Tomorrow is a music-themed round. A music-themed night, my apologies, I mean. Number 6, I like the bit where someone says it's bigger on the inside is from what TV series? That would be Doctor Who. Doctor Who, they're talking about the TARDIS. The TARDIS. Because it looks like a phone box from the outside, but on the inside it's a big spaceship. Number 7, and I'm great, thank you, Plasma's Live. Good to see you here, I'm doing awesome, and I'm glad to hear you're doing awesome too. How's your weekend going? Number 7, which Game of Thrones character was the first to say winter is coming? That would be Ned Stark, or Eddard Stark, for number 7 there. Number 8, is that your final answer belongs to what famous TV game show? That would be Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Number 8 there. Number 8, for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Number 9, there are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard. And not your firstborn child. But yes, I know you put that in your answer, I believe, Dan Chan. So you see what the points anyway. And I know you were just referencing because Risa yelled that out behind me, which is hilarious. But yes, MasterCard is the slogan for the bottom one just there, number 9. And number 10, if you were told to come on down, what game show would you be on? That would be Price is Right. The Price is Right. The Price is Right for question number 10. So, with that all in mind, ladies and gents, what we can do now is announce the winners for tonight. That's right, because you guys have finished tonight's session of trivia. So, let's go through the scores. We had Honey Bear and To Be or Not To Be, both on 16 points. Well done to them. Congratulations, thanks for playing. So, Quotes a Lot on 30 points. Good to see you, and thanks again for also playing. Then we had Rabbit on 38.5 points in 3rd place. Job well done. Nicely done there. And then we jump up the scores a little bit, up to I'm Matey for 61 points. That is a big score, and it's still only 2nd place, which means 1st place, drum roll, goes to One Small Step for Dan, 71.5 points, taking out tonight's victory. Congratulations to One Small Step for Dan on winning tonight's Trivs at Home Quotes and Sayings Trivia theme. Thank you guys so much, all of you, for watching. for playing. You guys are super awesome. And yes, you did get M&M's backwards. It's mouth and hands switched around the way. So you got half the points. Anyway, I gave you half because you had them just backwards, but the rest of the slogan was fine. So all is good. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for all of you who tuned in to the stream, who were watching, listening, however you were observing this. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you want to be kept up to date on other trivia streams that I do, which are on Fridays and Saturdays at 7 p.m. PST time, which is 11 a.m. Osaka on Saturday and Sundays, and 12 noon Saturday and Sundays in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. If you're from any of those time zones, that works for you there. I also do some fitness streams and some game streams as well on my Twitch, so you can follow my Twitch stream, which is just twitch.tv/thepeoplesdwarf. You can also get on with my Facebook, which is facebook.com/thepeoplesdwarf, or even twitter.com/thepeoplesdwarf as well. They will all be up to date with these trivia streams at least, but the Twitch stream is actually more with fitness stuff as well as game streams as well as the trivia. So a lot more streams. So if you want to see more of this and me and trivia and other fun stuff, tune in to that. Feel free to like, subscribe, all the rest of it so you'll be notified, kept up to date. If you had fun tonight, feel free to leave a tip in the little tip jar, honey tip thing here that we have here. My little tip jar, honey pot is what I meant to say. PayPal.me/Jeremy-Hallam US, all one word. Then we've got Venmo, which is Jeremy-Hallam as well. Risa Mei's in there. She normally performs on these Saturday nights. She sings live. She's an amazing singer, artist, performer, person, just in general. She's just stupidly talented. Amazing. And she sings for us on here on Saturday night. So if you guys want to tune in for that. And yes, Dan-chan says yes. And that's alright, Kenzie Chicken Nugget. No worries. You can come back tomorrow if you've missed it. Feel free to give my page a follow or a subscribe, whichever one it is. And that way you'll be notified of when we go live. But the schedule is Fridays and Saturdays at the moment for the trivia on my Twitch streams. Definitely subscribe to them so that way you know what's going on. This month is all going to be a little bit Halloween themed, but we have tomorrow's music themed 60s, 70s, and 80s. So music from the 60s, 70s, and 80s coming right up. But thank you guys so much. You guys have been awesome. Each and every one of you guys have been awesome. I've been awesome. Of course. Why wouldn't I have been awesome? Right? We're all awesome. This is just oozing awesomeness from me to you, from you to me. I appreciate it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I hope to catch you again tomorrow for some fun music-themed 60s, 70s, and 80s trivia. Till then, be safe, be kind, look after yourselves and each other, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!